Imagine a world where the wheel was just invented, a world that predates our modern civilization by thousands of years. Just picture it, a time where the structures we now take for granted were novel concepts, a time of pioneering innovation and discovery. This was the ancient world, a period remarkably different from our own, yet one that laid the foundations for everything we know today. This was an era marked by breakthroughs that forever changed the course of human history. From the invention of agriculture, which allowed us to transition from nomadic tribes to settled communities, to the creation of writing, which enabled the preservation of knowledge across generations. It was a time of remarkable advancements, each one a stepping stone towards the society we live in today. But the ancient world wasn't just about innovation. It was a time of profound cultural and societal development. Civilizations like Egypt, Greece, and Rome didn't just create new technologies. They shaped our understanding of governance, philosophy, and art. So buckle up as we take a journey back in time to explore the mysteries of the ancient world. Our journey starts in Mesopotamia, often referred to as the cradle of civilization. Picture a land nestled between two rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. This is Mesopotamia, present-day Iraq, a region that was once home to a rich tapestry of cultures and civilizations. But what makes it the cradle of civilization? Well, essentially, Mesopotamia was a hotbed of firsts. It's here that human beings first transitioned from nomadic life to settled farming, sowing the seeds of civilization. The development of agriculture was a game changer. It meant people could stay in one place, build homes, form communities, and produce surplus food. This surplus allowed for specialization, leading to the rise of artisans, merchants, and the concept of trade. Then there's the wheel, another revolutionary invention from these fertile lands. Imagine a world without the wheel. It's almost impossible, right? The wheel was a catalyst for progress, transforming transportation and paving the way for future technological advancements. But perhaps the most significant achievement of Mesopotamia was the invention of writing. The Sumerians, one of the earliest civilizations in Mesopotamia, developed cuneiform script around 5,000 years ago. These abstract symbols etched into clay tablets represented sounds, objects, and ideas, forming the basis of written communication. It's through these ancient texts that we've been able to unlock a wealth of knowledge about the civilizations of the time. In addition to these monumental achievements, Mesopotamia was an epicenter of culture, art, and religion. It was a place where great cities rose, where laws were written, and where man first gazed at the stars and began to ponder his place in the universe. Mesopotamia, a land of firsts, truly set the stage for the development of complex societies. This region, this cradle of civilization, is where humanity's journey towards modernity began. It's where we first learned to cultivate the earth, to invent, to write, and to create societies. It's where civilization as we know it was born. Moving along the timeline, we arrive in ancient Egypt, the land of the pharaohs, an era that was as mystical as it was influential. Ancient Egypt was marked by its colossal pyramids, its fascinating beliefs in the afterlife, and the pivotal role of the pharaohs. Let's start with the pyramids. These iconic structures that punctuate the Egyptian landscape. Built as tombs for the pharaohs and their consorts, these architectural marvels were more than just resting places. They were a testament to the Egyptians' advanced knowledge in mathematics and engineering, an enduring symbol of their civilization's grandeur. But the grandeur wasn't merely physical. It extended into the metaphysical realm with the Egyptians' intricate beliefs in the afterlife. They held a firm conviction that life did not end with death, but rather, it was a transition into another existence. This belief was so deeply ingrained that they developed complex rituals, including the mummification of the body, to ensure the deceased's journey to the afterlife was smooth and successful. At the heart of this vibrant civilization were the pharaohs, the living gods who ruled Egypt. The pharaohs were not just political leaders, but also religious ones. They were believed to be the earthly embodiment of the gods, maintaining the balance between the heavens and the earth. Their decisions shaped Egypt's destiny, their reigns marking different epochs in the nation's history. But the pharaohs' influence stretched beyond their lifetimes. Even in death, they left behind monumental tombs, intricate art, and profound wisdom, etching their legacy into the annals of time. These artifacts, discovered centuries later, provide us invaluable insights into this ancient civilization, its beliefs, its values, and its way of life. The legacy of the pharaohs continues to dazzle us today, reminding us of the grandeur of ancient Egypt. Next, we journey to classical Greece, hailed as the birthplace of democracy. This was a period of profound transformation, a time when the concept of rule by the people was first conceived and practiced. The city-state of Athens, in particular, was a crucible for these revolutionary ideas. Here, every male citizen had an equal vote, a radical notion that laid the groundwork for modern democratic principles. But democracy was not the only contribution of classical Greece. This era was also a golden age of culture and learning. The Greeks were storytellers, their mythology filled with gods and goddesses, heroes and monsters. These stories were not just entertainment, but a way to understand the world and human nature. They reflected the Greeks' curiosity and desire to make sense of the universe, laying the foundation for the philosophical inquiries that followed. The influence of Greek philosophy cannot be overstated. Thinkers such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle questioned the nature of knowledge, reality, and morality. Their ideas continue to resonate in our modern philosophies, shaping the way we think about ethics, politics, and the pursuit of truth. The Greeks were also pioneers in the arts, particularly in drama and architecture. They believed that beauty was a reflection of moral and intellectual virtue, and this conviction found expression in their magnificent temples and captivating plays. Their artistic legacy has left an indelible imprint on Western aesthetics, from the architectural design of government buildings to the narrative structure of contemporary plays and films. Indeed, classical Greece was a time of extraordinary intellectual and cultural ferment. It was a period when human thought and creativity reached new heights, and the foundations of Western civilization were laid. The impact of classical Greece continues to shape our world today, from our political systems to our cultural practices. Finally, we arrive at the mighty Roman Empire, a civilization that left an indelible mark on history, a realm that shone brightly, casting its influence far and wide, from the sun-drenched Mediterranean shores to the misty landscapes of northern Europe. This was an era where architectural marvels sprung from the earth, the most iconic of which was the Colosseum. A majestic testament to Roman engineering prowess, the Colosseum was not merely a grand amphitheater for gladiatorial bouts and public spectacles, but a symbol of the empire's might and cultural sophistication. Yet the Roman Empire was not merely about grandiose structures and spectacular entertainment. It was an era that laid the foundation for law and order as we know it today. The Romans established a system of justice that was, for its time, incredibly advanced. They introduced concepts like innocent until proven guilty and the right to a fair trial, principles that continue to form the backbone of legal systems worldwide. But perhaps the most transformative influence of the Roman Empire was the spread of Christianity. What began as a small sect in the heart of the empire soon grew into a spiritual force that would shape the course of history. The Romans, initially resistant, eventually adopted Christianity as the state religion under Emperor Constantine, marking a pivotal moment that would influence religious, political, and cultural landscapes for centuries to come. The Roman Empire, in all its complexity, was a civilization of contrasts and contradictions. A place where grandeur and grit, law and chaos, paganism and Christianity coexisted and intertwined. It was an empire that rose, thrived, and eventually fell, but not before leaving an enduring legacy that continues to echo through the ages. The Roman Empire, in its grandeur and might, has shaped much of the world we know today. As our journey comes to an end, let's reflect on the lessons these ancient civilizations have imparted to us. From the fertile valleys of Mesopotamia, we learned the beginnings of agriculture and urbanization. Ancient Egypt, with its monumental pyramids, taught us about power, belief, and the eternal human quest for immortality. Classical Greece, the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, and the arts, has shown us the power of the human mind and the importance of civic participation. And the mighty Roman Empire, with its intricate governance and infrastructure, has left us with a blueprint for administration and public works. These civilizations, though long gone, continue to shape our present world. Their accomplishments remind us of our potential when we work together, and their failures caution us against repeating their mistakes. As we continue to forge ahead into the future, we carry with us the invaluable lessons from these ancient civilizations, a testament to our shared history and humanity.